Hello, hi viewers. I'm Dr. Elizabethvarsha. Welcome to the podcast. Where words fade, music speaks. Here I have with me Dr. Ranganatha Sharma, who was a rank holder in BA and MA Music. He was also a retired principal, associate professor in SSSV Research Centre for Music. And currently, he is the director of Global Academy for Carnatic Music. Sir, welcome to the podcast.
Namaskaram, Varsha. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I should be feeling overwhelmed and enjoying the show. So, I'll ask you, uh, from what age did you have this much of passion for music?
My family is Carnatic music based family, so we have hereditary music background in our my family. So my father is my guru, my teacher, and my father Shertallay K, he was a guru for not only for me, for many students in Shertallay, which is Shertallay is a small gramam in between Cochin and Alapi in Kerala. So he was a reputed teacher here, and he was trained under Doyen Shamagudi Srinivasayar. You might have heard of him, Shamagudi Srinivasayar, topmost or senior guru in Carnatic music. So, yeah, he took training under Shamagudi Srinivasayar at Trivandrum, and I was trained by my father from my even fourth age, or I remember so. So it was just like Gurukula system. So everyday class was there.
Okay, so really nice. So, you were a rank holder in BA and MA music, and then you did your PhD. Can you just explain to our viewers what is your research topic, what's your research area of interest, and things like that?
Actually, my father was a diploma holder, but in diploma there was only importance to practical music, whereas in degree course like BA, MA, MPhil, PhD, so these courses are giving more importance to theory also, not only practical, but theory also is very important in degree courses. So my father thought that I should do my PhD in music, so that because in future colleges will be coming under UGC University Grants Commission, and all the courses will be converted to degree courses, and also everything he could vision very well before itself. So he didn't want to put me for a diploma course and all. So he sent me to Palakkad, Chittoor Government College. I did my MA in Government College, Chittoor, Palakkad. So normally we have 5 years course, BA and MA as usual, as other, just like other degree courses. And we have Sanskrit, Hindi, Sanskrit, because some languages related to Carnatic music was also essential part of these courses. Then in BA and MA, I had first rank in Central Government College. Then I went to Madras University for MPhil degree. In MPhil degree, I was so fortunate to get guidance of Dr. N. Ramanathan sir, who is still there in Chennai. He is the topmost researcher in music. He has got a research library for music, online research library. So in which he has incorporated all the theses already published. So it is there in his website, that music research library. Yeah. Dr. N. Ramanathan sir. I was guided by Dr. N. Ramanathan sir in MPhil. In MPhil, my topic was a little bit different from my PhD topic. And after MPhil, then I joined Music College Madurai, which is under Kamaraj University. It's University Grants Commission, it's under Kamaraj University, but our college premise was not within the university premise. It was in the heart of the city, Madurai, just nearby Madurai Meenakshi Amman Temple. I joined as associate professor in 1993. Then I did my PhD as a teacher candidate and received my PhD in the year 2007.
It's I think I was not. 1993 is like way old. I mean, way as being associate professor in music is a really great thing. So I wanted to ask you, we talk about say in economics, we talk about qualitative, quantitative research, like mixed methods. So how
Yeah.
can this qualitative, quantitative method research be implemented in the PhD study of musical phenomena?
Correct. So these are common aspects in research methodology. In music also we have qualitative and quantitative research methods. In our subject topic, sorry, I will just. In our topic, we can say we can conduct, we can meet many musicians.
Okay.
In qualitative research, we can meet many musicians, those who have already done in this topic, or who are performers who are giving more importance to my PhD topic, and that cultural and social interactions were there. So in field work, we have so many music concert festivals within India and outside India. Outside India, Cleveland Festival is one of the very famous global Carnatic music series, in which all musicians from world they used to come there. So Cleveland Festival is a place where we can meet all the musicians, even from youngsters to senior most musicians. So we can attend these festivals, and we will get more opportunities to meet many musicians and have interactions with them regarding our topic. So that was a great, because I was a regular visitor in Cleveland Festival in 2007, 2011, 2014. So between that 2000, between before 2007, I was having a lot of interactions with such great musicians. Then interviews. I have done so many interviews with senior musicians to get more ideas on my PhD topic. Then notations. So there are some books regarding this topic. So I just went through all these books and all. So that was that. These are some of the points, and then discourse and analytical discourses. So all these things are in music also. So that was some of the ways that I could do my qualitative research. Then when we come to quantitative, then there also we can have some. I have got a library of music. So so many collections are there in my library. So surveys and library listening and surveys through musicians, then analytical study of performances of different musicians. So then regarding music, so it is somewhat different from other subjects. So ours is mostly practical based. So completely practical based subject. So it will be more practical based. Other than, apart from theoretical aspects, we have to do so many things through practical. So from performances, through my own performances. So all these things are some points that I can tell regarding qualitative and quantitative research regarding Carnatic music topic.
So you had mentioned that you took part in festivals. So is there any experience that you would like to share with us?
Yeah, so many experiences, because I started performing Carnatic music concerts from my 11th age actually. That was
Okay.
my first performance, 11th age. I had my debut concert in 11th age. Then during my college days, but during my degree and post graduation, so concert was always a part of my career, even during my studies, during my research. So that concert performance experience has given me a lot of benefits in doing my research. So any particular experience means, I don't know, because a Navaratri festival time is always a hard time for any musician, not only for me, because sometimes we will have to perform the whole 10 days at a stretch.
Yes.
So Yeah, one kacheri will be in Trivandrum, and next day concert will be in Kasaragod, and next day will be on Calicut, and then fourth day will be in Coimbatore. See, we will have to travel a lot. That time we have no facility of flights and all. I'm talking about 20, 25 years before, and also remuneration was also very less in those days, not like today. So we had a very hard time by traveling through buses and trains, but the result was amazing. Each and every concert, when it is being successful, that was the result actually. So for a musician, it was not so easy, especially for musicians like me. Around 15 to 20 years before, that was very difficult time for us. So nowadays it is, because even youngsters are also traveling worldwide, and within India also they are always opting flight and all for concerts and so. So it has become so comfortable today.
Okay. Since you mentioned about youngsters, we have something called Western music. So, what are the similarities and differences which you kind of, in your experience, you found between Carnatic music and Western music?
Yeah, Western music is actually, first of all, I have to tell you that Carnatic music is a classical music form, just like Kathakali, just like Bharatanatyam. And Carnatic music is a classic form. So classic form will have a limited audience always in any art form. Classical art audience will be definitely lesser than that of a mass art. There is a wide, widely accepted art forms like light music, film music, Western
Mhm.
music. So these are all widely accepted because general audience will be very large for these streams. Whereas Carnatic music is always having a limited number of audience. And when 200 people, 250 people audience is there, we are really blessed. But whereas in light music or Western music, they will expect 5,000 to 10,000 audience in a grand area, grand hall. So just like Shambhagananda Hall and all. So in Shambhagananda Hall is having a capacity of 2,000 to 3,000 seats. So that hall should be full for a Western music or light music. But we will be very happy that if 300, 250 to 300 people are there. But this audience will be very creamy. They are musically knowledgeable audience. They know how to judge a classical music, and even though it is lesser in number, but quality will be high. Our audience quality will be high. Quantity will be less, but quality will be high. So, and tickets also will be very less amount, for maximum 500 rupees. Whereas in light music, Rahman shows 5,000, 10,000 ticket fare will be there. Our Carnatic music is not like that. And these are all the basic difference between Western or light music performances and classical music. But what is the benefit to being a classical Carnatic music performer is our asset is not in the quantity or money wise, but all light musicians will respect Carnatic music scholars because they are really scholars. Light music is, I'm not degrading any other music stream, but Carnatic music really requires high in-depth training methods, in-depth training patterns, and we have to do our sadhakam for hours together each and every day. So it's very difficult. But for light music, first of all, an artist, that light music artist should have a melodic voice, very pitch aligned melodic voice, and he should be able to reproduce the exact song which is in trend.
Okay.
So these are all the qualities required for light musicians or Western music also. But Carnatic music is not like that. We have to learn every day. Even now, even today, I learned a new song, new composition, and I notated it, and I have to teach that song to a student for his need, because he'll be requiring a particular song to present in a music festival. So that we have to be updated in learning every day.
Yeah.
New compositions. It's a very in-depth art actually.
So you were talking about concert. So what do you perform as a vocalist, or do you play instruments as well? How does it go?
Yeah, my mainstream is vocal, but I can play harmonium also. I can play a little bit mridangam, and as my topic is related to tala based, so I am very much interested in mridangam and rhythmic instruments also. But my mainstream is vocal, and I will be performing only vocal on stage, on dais.
So can you please explain to viewers what is Tala based you just mentioned right now?
Yeah, sure. So I can just explain to you basically what is Laya. Laya was my topic in PhD. Laya means actually it is basically it is meant as tempo. Tempo is the actual meaning of Laya, but it's not simply tempo. It has a wide meaning. Laya. Laya is very in music we used to say
Talam,
Shruti.
Laya. Talam is Laya.
Talam is Laya. Talam is part of Laya, but Talam is only a small part of Laya.
Okay.
But Layam is something very huge concept. In music, we used to have a slogan, Shruti Mata Laya Pita. So Shruti is pitching. Shruti Shuddham, we used to say, pitching. That Shruti Shuddham is Mata, just like Mata, whereas Layam is Pita. So that much importance is there for Laya. So Laya is basically it is tempo. We know that this prapancham is what the Suryodayam, and everything is depending upon Laya, tempo. So this prapancham itself is running through a particular Laya, particular tempo. So in music also this Laya is very important. So I will just explain a small example. 1 second. So just I am putting a metronome beats. We can hear, right?
Yeah.
So 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So then takati mita kata kati mita kata kati mita. This is also equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6. So Jati format. So ta 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 ka di me ta ka di me ta kita ta kita ta kita ta kita ta ka di me ta ka janu ta ka di me ta ka jan ta ka ta kita ta ka ta kita ta ka ta kita ta ka di me ta ka di me ta ka ta di me ta ka di me ta di me ta kita ta di me ta kita ta di me ta kita ta di me ta di me ta ka janu ta di me ta ka janu ta mita kachanu mita takati takata kita takati takata kita takati mita kata kita takati mita kata takata kita 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 takata kita. So just I have reckoned 1 to 10 syllables within one beat.
Yeah.
So this is a small example of Laya caliber. Unless one is talented or calibered in Laya aspects, those who can only reckon this 1 to 10 syllables within one syllable with equal duration. So when we say 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This is not the correct reckoning. So 3 is having more duration here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. but it should be equally distributed. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I think Varsha is a dancer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are a dancer, so you can easily understand.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So this 1, 2, 3 is equally distributed within one syllable, one beat. 1, 2, 3. Then when I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or takata keta, that should have equal duration within one beat. Takata keta, takata keta, takata keta, takata. Sa re ga ma ba re ga ma ba da ga ma ba da ni ba ba da ni sa. This 5 syllables one in one beat. So like this is just a small example. So we can see such so many instances in our music, from Swarjadi, from Alankaram, from basics up to Ragam Thana Pallavi. Ragam Thana Pallavi is considered to be the highest form of our Carnatic music performance. So in Ragam Thana Pallavi, till Ragam Thana Pallavi, from the beginning exercises Alankara, we can see the necessary adaptation of these laya aspects. So my topic was regarding this, how we have to work on this, work on exercise patterns, how to adopt laya exercises in basic exercises, and how to do in varnams, and how to apply in kalpanaswaras, and how to apply in ragam tanabalavi performances. So in various uh, scholarly areas, how we have to work on laya aspects. It was purely a practical based topic.
So you were telling about concerts, training sessions that you normally have in a day. So how many hours do you spend on training for yourself?
Training?
For yourself,
Sa-
since you're
sadhagam.
yeah,
Yeah, sadhagam. Sadhagam is very, very important for a performer. So we have to keep our voice always without affecting any cold, cough. These are all the things that we have to take care of. So once we are affected with the cold and cough, whatever it is, we cannot do anything. So at that time, we have to take medicine and keep silence, just mauna vratam. So we have to keep our health very, very perfect. Then sadhagam should be done in the early morning time. Best time is 5:30 to 6:37. So at that time, so our this nasal conditions will be very dry. So maybe it will not be soft. So as we expect. So at that time we have to sing, so that our vocal cord will be more trained at that dry condition. So that is why morning time is preferred to do our sadhakam. And when concerts are there, we have to keep that time duration very less, because only half an hour practice is enough on concert days, because we'll have to sing 2.5 hours at a stretch. So like not like light music that musicians will have time in between, gap will be there. So after one song, other artists will be singing, and they will have a 10 to 15 minutes gap, then one song, and totally they'll be singing only 5 songs. Whereas as far as I am a vocal artist, I have to sit at 6 p.m. and I have to sing till 8:45 without break.
okay.
So that is Carnatic music. So very, very tough, very, very tough to learn, very, very tough to go through that, very, very tough to maintain our health, maintain our musical practice, and very hard to perform also. So that's the specialty of Carnatic music. So once we achieved, it is the really achievement for life. It is lifetime achievement actually.
So you were talking about your team, like artists. So how many artists do you have in your team? What all do
Okay.
they perform?
In Carnatic music performances, normally we will have violin and mridangam. So one violin artist will be there, one mridangam artist will be there, and one upapaka vadyam we used to say, or um, uh, um, accompaniment. He is also accompanist. So main accompanist, sub accompanist. That is mridangam or khatam or ganjira. Khatam ganjira One of the artists will be there. Then tabla, we don't prefer tabla on for Carnatic classical, but for light classical pieces we used to accommodate tabla also. Tabla, maybe sometimes harmonium also. Then one tambura artist will be there. Shruti, for this is tambura. This is manual tambura. Oh, sorry, tambura. So this is called biruda. We used to tune Shruti, biruda. Okay, so one tambura artist will be there with the tambura, but nowadays electronic tamburas are there. So this is electronic. So yeah, I used to have electronic tambura also along with manual tambura. So only 4 to 5 artists on stage. This is the normal practice.
So, sir, like when you talk about PhD journey, what are the tips that you would, or what are the tips for preparation you would give for candidates who have strong background in music? Or do you, are you okay with this interdisciplinary work in, I don't know whether it works in music, but what is your take on it?
Yeah, but in music actually, most of the candidates are choosing theory-based topics because I don't know, unfortunately, practical-based, highly practical, knowledgeable candidates are very less who are doing PhD. So because maybe as I told you earlier, in MA syllabus we have more theory than practical. So those who are into more theory, so they are able to do more research oriented studies and all. So they are normally they are going to they get opportunities to enter into PhD studies because we have now PhD entrance test and all, UGC entrance test. So after clearing that exam only, they will get admission in PhD. So many formalities are there nowadays. So practical based students are normally very weak in theory.
And you had mentioned PhD entrance exams. What is it? Is it UGC?
Yeah, UGC entrance, UGC, that I don't know that particular name. So that in that exam we have assistant professorship, then PhD entrance eligibility, and fellowship, not fellowship, JRF, yeah. So everything is applicable in music also. So that eligibility test we have to clear, then only admission is possible. So what unfortunately happening in Carnatic music, those who are really into practical music will be normally weak in theory. So yeah, because equally interested in both is very, very rare. Even for me also, I am interested in practical music more than theory. But luckily in those days, these eligibility tests were not very essential to do PhD. So I could easily do my PhD. But nowadays that UGC exams, all these formalities are there to clear. So practical based students are very, very less in number who appear for these examinations and all. So after finishing their MA, they will be concentrating on performances and all. They will become a performer or they will become a teacher, private teachers and all. But 60 to 70% of PhD holders are theory based. So yeah, that's an unfortunate thing actually. So those who have those who are clearing PhD, those who have secured PhD and coming out, they will be appointed as lecturers, assistant professors. So here we lose the standard of practical music in faculty. In faculty phase, we really lose that standard of practical music. But as Carnatic music is practical, I always used to say that in UGC, along with eligibility test for theory, they have to conduct an eligibility test for practical also. But they are treating music as a subject just like other subjects. But this is a practical based subject. And so practical knowledge is very important to do PhD and all. But they don't consider that. For many years, we are all fighting for that. But no use. So theory-based students are more doing PhD. So for PhD students, I didn't answer your question. During PhD studies, they will have so many theory-based knowledge. See, they want to visit libraries. They want to have some interviews with many Vidwans. But the thing is, they are not able to sing or play whatever they want, because these scholars will share their knowledge, but they are not able to adopt it practically. This is the situation. So finally, what happens? Their PhD thesis becomes a theory-based one. This will not help a practical student to improve something through practically, because whereas my PhD thesis was completely practical based. Only practical based student can follow that. My theory, my thesis. So these are some differences.
So you have this new role with you, like the co-founder and the director of Global Academy for Carnatic Music. Can you just share what is it all about?
Yeah, actually, when I was a faculty in Madurai Kamaraj University, in 2004, my wife also did her PG in music, and she also was performing. So then we thought of having an institution under her as a director. So she started that institution, Global Academy, Amardarshini Global Academy, and some global level, some students joined as students. As I was a part of university, then I didn't involve very much, just only for some groundwork only I did. And the other things were done by my wife. She is Dr. Mohana Sharma. She is also a PhD music holder. So in 2004, we started that. Then in 2017, I took volunteer retirement from my institution. At that time, I had 26 years of experience. I was associate professor as well as principal in charge of that institution in 2017. I took volunteer retirement. There was some reasons to take volunteer retirement. One is I had to concentrate on performances, because at that time UGC rules and regulations were too tough. And as a principal, I couldn't go frequently outside, especially world tour was not so easy at that time. So then I thought 26 years of service, so it's a safe zone to come out. So then I also completely involved in the Global Academy. So at that time, we had around 150 to 200 students all over the world. So in that, I was among these 150, 200 students, I concentrated only on advanced level students, because as I was a little bit busy with concerts and all, so I had to travel a lot, and my time was very less to spare for teaching. So some are around 20 to 25 advanced level students only I used to concentrate. So it's only purely practical based. We are not giving any course based classes. If those who want to have some course based syllabus, we can do, because both of us were I was completely in academic, and my wife is also in academic. She was also a teacher in an institution for some years. So we can guide, we can teach academic syllabus wise also. But our aim is mainly performance based training. So most of our students are performing artists today. Santosh Subramaniam, he is very famous today. Santosh Subramaniam, he is a frontline performer today in Carnatic as well as light music. So many students are there. Just
You are performing from 11 years old and you're still performing in 2025. What big changes has come in the whole music industry, especially in Carnatic music? Has it evolved? Also, for example, even the emerging technologies like we talk about the AI, and so does it have an influence? What is your take on it?
yeah. So in 2000, my 11th age means it is around 77, 78, 1978. So from 78 onwards, around 2003, 2004, there was no much internet facility.
Yeah.
So I could perform wherever I go. I could perform whatever I want to sing. But after internet, after Facebook came, we are forced to choose the compositions, different compositions, which should not be much repeated from the. Suppose in Cochin, I might have given a concert 1 year before, but this year I have to note all these compositions. I should not repeat them. So because they will expect something new from me, because everybody knows what are all that I have sung in the previous concert. So such uh, difficult, not difficult, because I am always concentrating on my repertoire. So every day I am learning. So I'm not much bothered about that. But nowadays, whatever we sing, wherever we sing, that will be shared in FB, that will be shared in some social medias. So we have to be more alert to update ourselves, and we have to sing something new, not much repeated. One or two songs will be repeated, no issue there. But more than that, we should that concert should not be monotonous. Whatever I sang in the previous concerts nearby this place cannot be repeated again. So these are all the things nowadays we are facing. But in my older days, that was not the because Thodi Raga is my favorite one. So in most of the concerts, I used to sing Thodi Raga, and compositions will be different. Because as I know many compositions Thodi, I used to sing different compositions. But normally I used to go for Thodi. So then my friends told me, "You are always opting Thodi. No, you have to go to go to other ragas." Now Thodi is one of favorite ragas. That's all, not the one. So these are all some significant difference. Then you asked about A and all. But as far as Kannada music is concerned, AI is not that much disturbing our because Carnatic music is Manodharma based, extempore music, completely extempore music, not like just already created one like light music or something. So on stage also you will be wondering before concert, myself and my accompanist, violinist or mridangam, we do not have any prior discussion before our concert. He doesn't know what I am going to sing on stage. But that, yeah, it's actually, I don't know, in any other music stream it is possible. So because for light music, they should know the BGM that they have to play in between. So they should know the song which song that main singer going to present. All these things are there. But in Carnatic music, accompaniment artists will never discuss what we are going to. It is their testimony also, because they don't want to ask. It is they know how they can accompany. They can accompany whatever we sing. They will play. So that is the caliber of accompaniment artists. Accompaniment artists are very they should be very talented. Otherwise, they cannot accompany the main artist without any discussion. So what I came to tell you, AI is not that much a problem for Kannadic music because ours is Manodharma based completely.
And I was just looking at your profile that you were also a performer in the All India Radio and Doordarshan. Like most of our generation would be wondering what a Doordarshan is. Can you just give us a few tips?
Yeah. So actually, even today, all India radio is an authentic uh, Carnatic music based um, media. It is an authentic media which is giving different gradation according to the standard of the participant. So I got my B grade. That B grade is the first one we used to get. From B, we have to upgrade to B high. From B high, we have to upgrade to A grade, then A top. So I got B grade in 87 during my MA studies. Then, then in 92, I got A grade. At that time, I was in Kannur. So I was working with a school for two years. Then I went to Madurai. So during that time itself, I got A grade. Then I sang in A grade for around 20 years, 30, no, around 15 years. So in 2013, I was upgraded to A top. So when I was getting A top, I was singing in Trichy all day radio. I used to travel from Madurai to Trichy back and forth every 2 months, 3 months. So this grade system, B to B high to A to A top, this systematic system is still followed by all India radio. So all India radio gradation has always a value. As far as an artist in Carnatic music, we used to ask which grade you are. Then if he is B high, he should be a good performer, no doubt at all. Because because it's all the radio gradation, so that has its own value. And for live streaming of all the radio, sometimes Guruvayur festival, Chembe festival, or you might have seen Tiruvayar Tyagaraja Utsavam. So these festivals are live streamed by all India radio and Doordarshan. For live streaming, they require minimum B high grade artist, not lower than B high. They won't allow for live streaming. So B high and above, B high, A top. These artists are always streamed as live wherever it is necessary. But studio recordings are still going on. But as you asked, nowadays all India radio full-time artists are getting retired and no more new appointments. So all India radio is becoming completely I don't know. There's no artist, permanent artist. They are accommodating casual artists from outside, and even now recordings are going on. But this state is absolutely very, very unfortunate, because once upon a time, all India radio performance was one of the major assignments for artists like us. Now, one program per year that itself is very rare. In every 2 months we had given concerts in all day radio, but now it has gone down. Only one program in 1 year per year. That is the state now. But all day radio gradation system is still a very good, because that is the recognizing evaluation area for an artist. And Doordarshan also, both are one in one hand. And Doordarshan Carnatic music slots are also very, very less now, because even Amrita TV in Kerala, they had created some slots for Carnatic music. But later on, that also gone, because everybody wants this monetary sponsorship and all. So for Carnatic music, we don't get much sponsors for TV programs. Whereas light music and these light music shows, competitions are there, no? Super Singer and Idea Star Singer, like that. So these are all always they are having an audience and they are getting sponsorship. But for Carnatic music is, so our state is very unfortunate actually. But stage performances are going on lively.
Sir, I have to ask you this question. I'm always curious as well. Just not me, I think the viewers also. I would like to hear your voice. Can you sing us two lines probably? Anything
Okay,
of your
sure,
favorite.
sure. Um, ಬಾರೋ ಕೃಷ್ಣಯ್ಯ ಬಾರೋ ಕೃಷ್ಣಯ್ಯ ನಿನ್ನ ಭಕ್ತರೇ ಮನೆಗೀಗ ಕೃಷ್ಣಯ್ಯ ಬಾರೋ ಕೃಷ್ಣಯ್ಯ ನಿನ್ನ ಭಕ್ತರೇ ಮನೆಗೀಗ ಕೃಷ್ಣಯ್ಯ ಬಾರೋ ಕೃಷ್ಣಯ್ಯ ನಿನ್ನ ಭಕ್ತರೇ ಮನೆಗೀಗ ಕೃಷ್ಣಯ್ಯ ಬಾರೋ ಕೃಷ್ಣಯ್ಯ ಬಾರೋ ನಿನ್ನ ಮುಖ ತೋರೋ ಬಾರೋ ನಿನ್ನ ಮುಖ ತೋರೋ ಬಾರೋ ನಿನ್ನ ಮುಖ ತೋರೋ ನಿನ ಸರಿಯಾರೋ ಜಗದರ ಶೀಲನೆ ಬಾರೋ ನಿನ ಮುಖ ತೋರೋ ನಿನ ಸರಿಯಾರೋ ಜಗದರ ಶೀಲನೆ ಬಾರೋ ಕೃಷ್ಣಯ್ಯ ಅಂತುಕೆ ಪಾಡಕವು ಕಾಲಂತುಕೆ ಗಿರುಗೆಜೆ ಧಿಂದಿಮಿ ಧಿಮಿ ಧಿಮಿ ಧಿಮಿಯನುತ ಅಂತುಕೆ ಪಾಡಕವು ಕಾಲಂತುಕೆ ಕಿರುಗೆಜೆ ಧಿಂದಿಮಿ ಧಿಮಿ ಧಿಮಿ ಧಿಮಿಯನುತ ಪೊಂಗೊಳಲೂದುದ ಬರಯ್ಯ ಪೊಂಗೊಳಲೂದುದ ಬರಯ್ಯ ಪೊಂಗೊಳಲೂದುದ ಬರಯ್ಯ ಬಾರೋ ಕೃಷ್ಣಯ್ಯ ಕಂಗಣ ಕರದಲ್ಲಿ ಪುಲ್ಲು ಕೊರಗೊಳೆಯುದ ಕಿಂಕಿಣಿ ಕಿಣಿ ಕಿಣಿ ಕಿಣಿರನುದ ಕಂಗಣ ಕರದಲ್ಲಿ ಪುಲ್ಲು ಕೊರಗೊಳೆಯುದ ಕಿಂಕಿಣಿ ಕಿಣಿ ಕಿಣಿ ಕಿಣಿರನುದ ಪೊಂಗೊಳಲೂದುದ ಪೊಂಗೊಳಲೂದುದ ಬರೋ ಕೃಷ್ಣಯ್ಯ ಕೃಷ್ಣಯ್ಯ ಬಾರೋ ಕೃಷ್ಣಯ್ಯ ವಸ ಉಡುಪಿಲಿ ನೆಲೆಯಾದಿ ಕೇಶವನೇ ವಸ ಉಡುಪಿಲಿ ನೆಲೆಯಾದಿ ಕೇಶವನೇ ದಾಸ ನಿನ ಪದ ದಾಸ ದಾಸ ನಿನ ಪದ ದಾಸ ನಿನ ಪದ ದಾಸ ದಾಸ ನಿನ ಪದ ದಾಸ ನಿನ ಪದ ದಾಸ ಸಲಗನು ಬಾರಯ್ಯ ಬಾರೋ ಕೃಷ್ಣಯ್ಯ ನಿನ್ನ ಭಕ್ತರೇ ಮನಗೀಗ ಕೃಷ್ಣಯ್ಯ ಬಾರೋ ಕೃಷ್ಣಯ್ಯ ಆ, ಆ,
So thank you so. My eyes are really filled with tears of joy. What a wonderful voice you have. I think it's a very God's blessing actually for me to have you on the podcast. So thank you so much, sir. And I hope you had a wonderful experience with the
Thank
sharing
you,
your
thank you, thank you so much, Varsha. Yeah, it was a great moment for me too. I never expected such a podcast interview. Yeah, so everything decided by God. So I'm so happy to be part of this podcast program, and I don't know whether I could fulfill all your research-based questions, but still, thank you so much. Thank you for this wonderful opportunity.
Just not me, I think viewers as well. They learned a lot. We started with music, we started about research, we spoke a lot of things. I think it was a very new different experience altogether, put it all together. So thank you so much, sir, on the show. So please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.
Sure. Thank you. Namaskaram.
Don't worry. Be happy.